Hi and welcome to Soul Harmony Yoga's first of 6 lessons on using yoga to come back into the present moment. So these lessons are all about getting out of your head and just being really present in what you're doing in your day-to-day life. So we're going to start by just really drawing your awareness into your body. So taking your focus to your right hand, Just going to start to shake out into your wrists. I just want you to feel into your fingers from your thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, into your little finger. And just shaking out into your wrists, so really loosening up. That's it, just moving into your elbow. And then into your shoulder. And just loosening up. Whole shoulder joint. Probably listening to a few crunches along the way. That's it. And then just taking the arm out to the side and taking your arm up. Just give it a really good shake. That's it. Back out to the side and then down again. Just take a breath out, just noticing what you can feel in your right arm now, and we'll start to move over to your left. Just noticing if one is more loose than the other. So just again feeling into your thumb, trying to get some movement isolated through your thumb, through your index finger, through your middle finger, ring finger, into your little finger, and then into your wrist. Just loosening up into your elbow. And into your shoulder. That's it. So just maybe taking your shoulder back and not too harshly, but just letting it drop down. And then taking your arm out to the side, up above your head, back to the side. That's it. And just bringing your shoulder back down. Just taking your shoulders up and relax them down. Again, just tuning into your left arm, just noticing how it feels. You feel maybe that tingling sensation of your circulation. It's a really nice movement to do if you get cold hands in winter. Rotating round, so just lifting up and then letting your shoulders drop. Brilliant. So taking your weight onto your left leg, just going to start to shake into your right foot now. So just finding your balance. So I'm pulling my abdominal muscles back towards my spine to help me balance, and really focusing on the weight going through the center of my foot. Just shaking out. If your ankle doesn't want to shake individually on its own, you can rotate your foot in one direction and then the other. So just shaking out. And then into your knee. If you need to hold on to anything, hold your arms out for this and feel free. And then just releasing your hip joint. That's it. Lovely. And then just bringing your leg back down, just easing out your opposite leg. We're just going to open up the hip joint, so abdominal muscles draw back towards your spine and really feel you've got a strong supporting leg. So we're going to lift up, open out, and rotate round. A couple more times, lift up, open out, rotate round. So just easing into your hip, giving your opposite leg a shake. And then the final movement is just taking your leg out and giving it a good shake from your hip all the way down, shaking it out to the back, to the side, to the front, and just sort of circling around. Brilliant. And then your leg pops back down onto the floor. So we'll do the same on the opposite side. So starting to shake out through your left foot now, and just feeling your weight down through your right leg. Abdominals drawn back to support your balance. And again, you can rotate if you wish, one way and the other. Just easing into your knee. Lovely. And then into the hip. Gently stretching through your hip. Great. And then just bring in your foot down. Let's have a little rest on your right leg, and then we'll start to open out your hip. So we're going to tummy muscles drawn back to your spine. We lift, open, and rotate round. Lift and rotate round. That's it. Lovely. And again, just shaking your leg out to the side, take it to the back, and around to the front, and just start to circle that movement. We want to just gently start to strengthen your opposite leg as well. And just give your opposite leg a shake. Lovely. So your feet are about hip width apart. We're going to start to move and mobilize your spine now. So just bringing your awareness into your lower spine. So you're literally just rotating your hips, your pelvis, and just allowing your arms to be really loose behind as they tap. So you just gently tap in rather than just keeping your arms up like this. That brings tension into your lower back. So we just want to be really loose. And then you can start to rotate. And you can see now, as I'm turning to the right, I lift my left heel. I'm turning to the left, I lift my right. So I'm just mobilizing my spine that little bit more and turning to look behind me. So you just want to check into how your back feels today, and if that feels right for you to turn so far. So just being aware of what's right for your body. We're going to start to raise the arms up to the center of your body, and then starting to tap into your shoulders. Oh, I love this movement. And I'm just starting to add a little bit of a knee bend just to work into my legs a little bit. And then just taking yourself to a point where you feel that you noticed a little bit more tightness in your back than the rest of your back. So just finding that point and just allowing yourself to immobilize your spine a little bit more in that direction. And then just starting to slow that movement down, just bringing your feet back to hip width apart, just naturally letting your body come to a standstill. Lovely. So we're going to start to move the spine in the opposite direction now in our forward and back bends. So I'm going to do this side on so that you can see the movement of my spine, but you can face forwards and watch the movement, do it with me. So my feet are hip width apart, and I just start to find a bit of length through my body. And I soften into the knees, start to just lengthen out from the abdomen and the sternum. And you don't want to drop your head all the way back, just allow it to be an extension of your spine. And then we're going to inhale, lift up. And then take your hips back, exhale, come forward. So I soften into my knees here, so they're not really pushed back and tight. And just come down to what you feel is a flat back, stretching out the hamstrings. Then we're going to pull abdominal muscles back to spine. I'm just going to drop my chin to my chest as I slowly start to take my back in the opposite direction. Again, just a little sink into the knees, lift through abdomen, sternum, extending through the spine. I'm going to inhale, lift up, exhale, coming forward. This time we come forward a little bit more. Just let your head and neck relax down. And then again, bend into the knees, tummy muscles are drawn back, chin to chest, uncurl. Lengthening out, knees are bent. That's a lovely extension. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, this time just letting your hands drop down. Really focusing on allowing your head and your neck to be relaxed. You want to try and take the crown of your head down towards the floor. And just let the backs of your legs stretch out. Again, there's a softness in my knees. And then we slowly, with abdominals engaged, uncurl. Just lifting back up, just bringing your arms up. So a really good stretch up, and then just let your arms float down. Just feel your shoulders, elbows, wrists really relaxing back down. Brilliant. So our final movement in our warm-up is where we're going to take the hands and just clasp them together and just position your arms by the right side of your body. So you're just going to gentle movement to the right side. We're going to inhale up to the heart. Exhale and just push your hands, come down towards wherever you can get to. And then take your hands across to the left side and turn your palms up. Again, knees are bent, abdominals pulled towards the spine, uncurl. So we'll add the breath in a second. So you push down, travel back to the right side. Again, your head is really heavy and relaxed. We're going to uncurl. Okay, so let's add the breath. So we're going to breathe out as you push down. Across, and then when you're ready to start breathing in, start to just uncurl up. When you're ready to breathe out, push down. So this movement's really lovely, just to slow your heart rate down. Inhale, just letting your body start to relax that little bit more. Exhale, push down. Traveling across, inhale. Exhale. So we're going to hold down. If you bring your hands to the center of your feet now, just let your head and neck relax down. And then bend into your knees. We're going to uncurl. Again, just taking your arms up. Just have a really good stretch. And then relax your arms down. Take a few breaths, just let the blood flow back through your body. Each time you exhale, if you want to close your eyes, just really draw your awareness into your body. And just notice how you feel. So you're just starting to really take your focus through the whole of your body, what's going on. And just noticing maybe any areas that you need to take care of in our session today. Lovely. Okay, so our next series of movements we're going to do is to work through our whole body, just to stretch out and open the body in preparation for our postures. So we're going to start with having your feet at hip-width apart. And then we're just going to start to bring our awareness up through the body as we come into Tadasana, the mountain pose. So just lifting your toes and just letting them drop down onto the mat. Softening into your knees. Engaging your core muscles. By, on the exhalation, if you lift the muscles of your pelvic floor into the body, it's about 10% you want to engage these muscles. Or alternatively, you can just feel as though you're trying to draw your abdominal muscles away from the material at the front of your trousers. And then beginning to lengthen out through the sternum as you lift through the sternum. So you start to feel that you're really expanding in your body as you lift your shoulders up, and then just really allow a softness to travel through your arms, lengthening through the back of your neck. And again, just taking a couple of breaths here and becoming really present in your body. And to help us with that, we're going to start to bring a bit of gentle movement in. So you'll see that I'm just taking my weight forward and back. So just the weight onto the toes and then onto the heels, the back, to the toes, onto the heels. Lovely. And just taking your weight. So be really careful not to take too much weight so you sort of stagger forward. And then we're going to go over to the side. So we'll go to the right side and then to the left. And even with these small movements, you might just feel a release at the joint, a little crack or a creak. It's amazing how little we have to move to release tension in the body. And then we're going to start to circle round. So we go to the front, side, back, and the opposite side. Lovely. And just circling round. And what I want you to do is just tune into each part of your feet. So really tuning into the toes as you press forward, sides of your feet as you go from one side, the heels as you go to the back, the sides of the feet as you go to the other. And then we're going to reverse that movement. So just taking yourself into the opposite direction. And it's just a really nice way to draw your attention into just this moment that can feel really peaceful because you're not worrying about things that have happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future. It's just a really nice, beautiful space to be in. So just starting to circle into the center of your circle. So you're just making your movements a little bit smaller. And then just coming to the point that you feel is right at the center of your circle. And again, just taking a couple of breaths here, arriving in this space. And then we'll start some gentle movements. So I'm going to take the right hand and just bring, I'm just going to adjust my feet. Just bring your right hand just below the belly button, and then your left hand just faces forwards. I'm going to come into a side stretch, so I'm going to invite you to raise the left arm up, hand comes above the crown, lengthen through, and just soften the right side of your body, and just allow that whole stretch, maybe from your toe all the way up to your elbow. And then we're going to lift the arm up, lower the arm down and rotate the opposite way. So let's add the breath. We're going to inhale, exhale again, just relaxing your left side down this time. I'm going to inhale, raise up, rotating round, lengthen through, and then we exhale. Waiting for your inhalation, it will draw you up, making the movement less effort for yourself. Exhale, just allow your body to soften over. One more time on each side. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, lower down. Lovely. Final time. I'm going to inhale, and then we exhale as we lower. And then just let your hands float down to your sides. And just let your shoulders relax down. So our next movement, we're going to inhale, bring the elbows in front of the face. So already you can feel this movement in the backs of your shoulders. I'm just going to take the arms up and really stretch up. Find a point to gaze towards and come up onto your toes. And then we're going to lower down, softening as we lower. We're going to inhale, stretch the front of the body. Exhale, lower. We're going to inhale, final time. Exhale, lower down, bringing your palms to face away from your shoulders. Just start to tune into your breathing. Check that your pelvis is in a neutral position so that your tailbone is slightly tucked under. Take a breath in, and as we breathe out, just going to sink down into the knees. Inhale. As you exhale. And I always like to feel with these movements that there's a softness that ripples through my arms, from my shoulders all the way to my fingertips. Lovely. In. Exhale. Lovely. And then bringing yourself back to the standing position. Keep your arms out. Take your awareness to your shoulders. And rotate round, palms face uppermost. So it's like you're drawing your shoulder blades back towards each other. And then you round them off. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. Exhale. And then we're going to hold. Inhale. Take your left arm and just squeeze it around, looking to the right palm. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale. One more time on each side. And then just taking the movements a little bit lower into your elbows. And then down into your wrists. Lovely. And just giving your arms a shake. So you probably feel like you want to release your shoulders now. So let's do that. So bringing your fingertips to your shoulders, elbows together. We're going to soften into the knees and start to take the elbows down. Inhale. Really lengthen through your back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And then when your elbows meet, we're going to take them back the opposite direction. So lift up, rotate round. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. And then just allow your arms to unfold down by your sides. I'm going to come to the side to show you these next movements. So stay facing forwards and follow me with the movement. So again, your feet are hip width apart. Knees are soft. Tailbone's just slightly tucked under. You don't want it too much, but enough that you feel you can lift out through your spine, lengthening through the sternum. Take your shoulders up and relax them down, and then bringing your chin so it's parallel to your chest, lengthen through the back of your neck. From here, just going to start to stretch your throat. And then take the chin forward and relax it down. And then start to take your focus to the back of your neck and just stack the vertebra of your neck, one on top of the other. Lifting up. Pointing down, lifting up. So waiting for your exhalation this time, just exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Lovely. Our next movement, you want to keep your shoulders where they are, and we're just going to relax the right ear to the right shoulder. Just let the weight of your head drop. You might not feel too much of a move to start with. Just allow the weight of your head to pull down. And then abdominal muscles engage. So just pull your core back to lift up so that you're using the core of your body to continue to strengthen your back. Exhale, dropping down. Just allowing the weight of your head to do the work for you. Then we're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, Head drops down to the right. This time, just taking the left hand, and it's just a gentle point away, a really subtle movement. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, drop down. And again, just pointing the fingers down towards the floor. So I'm going to inhale, raise up. So we'll change the movement now. Let's keep your chin parallel to the floor. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, just turn into the right. Inhale, back to center. Turn to your left. Inhale, back to center. To the right. Inhale, back to center. To your left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lovely. Exhale. And then bringing yourself back to center, raising the hands up, front of the heart. We're going to come into a spinal twist. So we're going to take your right foot to 90 degrees. So you can literally just rotate from your heel to turn your foot. And then I always take my feet a little bit wider for this. I just find it easier with the balance. So we're going to lift this heel up and just start to turn behind you. So as you turn behind you, I'm just going to come to show you what the movement is. So I'm going to face forwards. You've got your hands on, your left finger's on your right shoulder, and you're looking back towards that right hand. And then you're going to slowly come back to center. And we'll change the feet around. So again, just raising your heel, positioning your foot down. We slowly start to turn. So this time I take the right fingertips onto your left shoulder. So I'll just turn a little bit to show you the movement. And you come into the twist. And then slowly come forward. Again, we'll rotate our feet. Heel raises. Draw abdominal muscles in so you've got the balance. Slowly coming round behind you. And this time, if you're not familiar with the movement, just looking where my hand goes. So I've got my left hand on my right shoulder. I twist into a full twist and my right hand wraps around my spine. Just holding that there, just enjoying that full twist. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly coming round. And then we'll just complete that movement on the other side. So getting your balance first. Flowing round. So this time the right hand goes onto left shoulder. Twist around and wrap your left hand around the back of your spine. And we're going to inhale and slowly flow forward. So my feet are hip width apart. And I just start to find a bit of length through my body. I soften into the knees, start to just lengthen out from the abdomen and the sternum. And you don't want to drop your head all the way back. Just allow it to be an extension of your spine. And then we're going to inhale, lift up. And then take your hips back. Exhale, come forward. So I soften into my knees here. So they're not really pushed back and tight. And just come down to what you feel is a flat back. Stretching out the hamstrings. Then we're going to pull abdominal muscles back to spine. I'm just going to drop my chin to my chest as I slowly start to take my back in the opposite direction. Again, just a little sink into the knees. Lift through abdomen, sternum, extending through the spine. Gonna inhale, lift up. Exhale, coming forward. This time we come forward a little bit more. Just let your head and neck relax down. And then again, bend into the knees. Tummy muscles are drawn back. Chin to chest, uncurl. Lengthening out, knees are bent. That's a lovely extension Inhale, lift up. Exhale, this time just letting your hands drop down. And really focusing on allowing your head and your neck to be relaxed. You want to try and take the crown of your head down towards the floor. And just let the backs of your legs stretch out. Again, there's a softness in my knees. And then we're going to take the feet out wide to just stretch into the hamstrings. So you're going to bring your feet to about 45 degrees and just swing yourself over. Let your head, neck relax. You could be up here, and that's completely fine as well, depending on your hamstrings. They could be quite tight. And then we're going to walk across to the opposite side, just stretching out through your hamstring, and then walking the feet around. You want to heel toe your feet in, let your head drop down. And then bending into your knees again. Abdominal muscles are drawn back towards your spine. Just going to take your arms up, just have a really nice big stretch up, and then relax your shoulders, your elbows, and your hands down by the sides of your body. Just a little jiggle, and then come back into Tadasana. So feeling into your feet, and then scanning through from your crown down to your feet. Just noticing how you feel, if it's comfortable to close your eyes, or to soften your gaze. Just being completely aware of how your body feels now. And then opening your eyes when you're ready. Lovely. So our next posture that we're going to practice is the tree posture, the flowing tree posture. So it's a balance posture that we're going to do, which is why we've done quite a lot of balancing preparation already, leg strengthening. So we'll do stage 1 first, which is slightly easier. So you're going to bring your awareness down into your right leg and just bring your foot to rest. So the heel of my left foot is resting against my right ankle. Awareness drawn to your abdominal muscles as you exhale. Engage your core muscles, so drawing back towards the spine slightly. We're going to inhale, raise up. And then exhale, come down. Inhale, palms face forward. Exhale. Inhale. And then just exhaling, bringing your foot down to the ground. So we'll do the other side. We're going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Lovely. So just keep one more time, keeping the foot at the ankle, just becoming familiar with the movements. We're going to exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Lower down. Final time, over to your left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Great. So the next movement that you can do with your foot is to bring your foot onto your calf. Okay, so you just want to adjust your foot and try and just keep your knee out and just feel into the balance there. And then we'll do the same arm movement. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale, just lowering down. Inhale. If it was easier the other way around, then just revert back to that. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and just keep flowing with these movements. Some lovely movements to do outside, just to really connect you to all the beautiful nature that surrounds us. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just do one more on each side. Lovely. And just feel your feet connected to the ground now, imagining feeling into that connection to the earth. It's feeling yourself, acknowledging yourself as part of nature, part of that beauty that we're surrounded with. Just allow your body to settle, notice how you feel. And just bringing yourself into this moment. Notice how that feels for you. So for this next movement, we're going to come down onto all fours. So you'll need to have your knees and hips in line and your hands under your shoulders. And we're coming into Vrksasana, the cat posture. And it's a really fantastic posture for getting the whole of your spine moving, the separate sections, but also as a whole. So to start the movement, we're going to draw the abdominal muscles back towards the spine as you exhale. Awareness to the tailbone and just round it in, just tuck it in and start to round your back, taking your spine towards the ceiling and then allowing your head to drop. And then awareness to your back as you take your tailbone back. You'll notice that your spine moves the opposite direction, chest to floor, and then lifting your ears away from your shoulders. Tucking the tailbone in. From the base of your back, start the movement. Your head is the last section to move. Tailbone goes back. Lengthen through your spine as you lift your head. So we're going to add the breath. So you're going to exhale as you tuck the tailbone round in your back. Head drops down. Taking tailbone back, we start to inhale as we lengthen up. And we exhale, rounding your spine up. Inhale. Exhale, and just start flowing with your breath, feeling that your spine is moving section by section. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, so your awareness is totally focused on the movement of your spine and your breath. Exhale. Inhale. And then when you've completed the final movement with your head up, just bring yourself into a flat back. We're going to drop the bottom back towards the heels and stretch your arms out. Just let your head drop down towards the mat. Now, if that doesn't work for you, you can place a cushion between your thighs and the back of your thighs, the back of the calves, or you can just raise your hips up that little bit more so it feels comfortable for you. And we're just going to start to breathe into your back. And just allow the whole of your back to open. And then just gently pressing down on your little fingers, just feel the tops of your shoulders as they open. And breathe in to this space. And then starting to take your focus to your lower back, breathe into your lower back. And then take the breath from your lower to your middle back. And then from your lower, middle and upper back. And then just relaxing your arms so it becomes more of a restorative posture. If you wish, you can bring the hands around your ankles into full child's pose. And just start to feel the weight of your body sinking into the ground. And then when you're ready, you can take your hands so it's a supportive lift. Push up on your hands and just draw yourself back to sit in, just into a comfortable seated position, whatever feels right for you. And then if you want to get a cushion and a blanket for your relaxation, you might want to just pause the video and get what you need. So preparing to come into relaxation, just allow yourself to lie down comfortably on your mat, finding some length from your shoulders and your ears, between your shoulders and your ears. Lifting your spine and just lengthening out through your back. Maybe pushing out through your heels, finding some length through the whole of your body and allowing your arms to rest down either by your sides, your palms facing uppermost, or if you want to rest your hands on your abdomen, just gently place on your abdomen. Just beginning to allow your body to sink down into the ground, letting go and just allowing all of the movements that you've done to start to integrate into your body without any effort. Just taking a few breaths and allowing your body to settle. So once you've got yourself nice and comfortable, just start to scan through your body. Just get myself nice and comfy. And just check in that every part of you feels really comfortable. And then begin to draw your awareness down to your feet. We're just going to gently point the toes away. And you just feel that stretch across the tops of your legs, and then begin to bring the toes back towards you and just feel that stretch through the backs of your legs. Once more, pointing the toes away, stretching through the fronts of your legs, and then drawing the toes back towards you to stretch through the backs of your legs. And then just allow your feet to fall out to the sides. And then beginning to bring your awareness into your calves, give them a gentle squeeze, and then release. Into your thighs, just a gentle squeeze as you inhale, and release as you exhale. Awareness into the gluteal muscles as you gently squeeze the buttocks, hold, and then release. Awareness into your abdomen as you breathe in, expanding through your abdomen. And as you exhale, drawing the abdominal muscles back towards your spine. Hold. And then release. Starting to bring your awareness into the focus of your chest and lungs. And as you begin to breathe in, just start to feel that full capacity of your lungs filling, expanding through your chest. And then as you exhale, just feeling your upper body sinking down into the mat, sinking down. And then bringing your awareness into your right hand. And just slowly curling the fingers over your thumb. And we're going to take the arm out to the side and just start to rotate from your shoulder. So you're turning your wrist in one direction and the other, and that movement travels all the way up your arm. Just rotating round. So really squeezing into the top of your arm as though it were a dishcloth. And then just allowing your arm to float down. Just feeling your shoulder, elbow, wrist relaxed. We'll travel over to the other side. And in your own time, wrapping your fingers around your thumb. Taking the arm out to the side of your body, just squeezing into your hand a little. And starting to rotate from your shoulder all the way down to the wrist. One direction. And then the other. And then allowing your arm to gently float back down to the mat. Just feeling your shoulders, your elbow, your wrist really soften. Just allowing your attention to gently travel up to your neck and throat. And we're slowly going to rotate the head from one side to the other, just really feeling into your neck. Just feeling into that lovely stretch in your neck, just releasing any last bits of tightness or tension. And then in your own time, bringing your head back to center. I'm going to slowly just take the chin towards the chest, but you feel that you're lengthening out through the back of your neck. And then just allowing your head to relax down into the cushion. Bringing your awareness into the muscles of your face and giving them a squeeze through the jaw, the cheeks, the eyes, the forehead. And as you let go, just feel the whole of your face dropping into a deeper softness, a deeper sense of letting go of any tightness or tension in this space. taking your awareness into the crown of your head. And as you exhale, just feeling your brain relaxing down in the skull, just allowing your thoughts to relax that little bit more, just giving your mind permission to relax that little bit more. And then beginning to bring your full attention to the movement of your body as you breathe in and out, just following the breath in through your nose, into the lungs, feeling the lungs expand, and as you exhale, feeling maybe a softness starting to fill your body with each exhalation. And just seeing if each time you exhale, you can really let go a little bit more, giving yourself permission to move into a deeper space of relaxation now. And then as you take your next breath in, just allow your awareness to gently drift to your feet. Allow the breath to fill your feet as though they were hollow. And as you exhale, just feeling your feet soften that little bit more. Just having that sense of gratitude for all the hard work that the feet do for us on a day-to-day basis. And then with your next inhalation, begin to take your focus into your calves, your shins and your knees, as though the breath were filling this space. And as you exhale, just feeling that softness, wave of lightness, fill this space in your body. And then beginning to draw your awareness into your thighs. And begin to take the breath as though the breath is filling your thighs now. Creating space for this softness that you sink into as you exhale, so the whole of your legs filled with soft sense of relaxation, of lightness. Beginning to breathe into your hips and your pelvis. And as you exhale, just feeling this softness filling this space. And then breathing in this sense of lightness into your belly. And as you exhale, just feeling your belly really soften, relaxing down. Allowing your focus to travel to your lower back as you breathe into this space. And as you exhale, allowing your lower back to really soften and relax down. And just feeling with ease your upper body as it fills with the next breath. And just allowing the whole of the front of your body now, the upper body, to soften and relax as you exhale. And then with the next in-breath, consciously become aware of your back, the whole of your back on the mat. And as you exhale, just feel your whole spine from the top of the neck to the base of your spine, softening, relaxing down. Awareness to your right arm now as though it were hollow. Just allow the breath to fill as you inhale. Fill the arm and hand. And as you exhale, just feeling that wave of softness from the top of your shoulder to your elbow, to your wrist, to your fingertips. Soft and lightness filling your arm. Allowing your awareness to travel over to your left arm now, and as you inhale, just feeling the breath filling from the shoulder, elbow down to the tips of your fingers. And filling with that softness as you exhale, that lightness really filling most of your body now. You become light and free in your body. And then breathe in that softness into the throat and the neck. And as you exhale, just feel your throat, your neck softening down. Bringing your awareness into your jaw and just allowing the breath to fill this space as you inhale. And let it soften. Jaw as you exhale, being really conscious of the point where the upper and lower jaw meet. Allow that space to soften away from your ears. Beginning to breathe into your cheeks. And then consciously allowing your cheeks to rest on your cheekbones. Beginning to breathe into your eyes. So you're breathing in that lovely sense of freshness, of nourishment. And then allowing your eyes to rest down in their sockets, nothing to do, nowhere to go. And then bringing your awareness into the forehead. And just beginning to breathe into this space. We're going to take a few breaths in and out here and just allow your forehead to really soften. And each time you do so, just let your thoughts soften. Allowing your mind, just for these next few breaths, to soften. Maybe having a sense that there's more space between your thoughts. Thoughts pop into your mind, not a problem, just exhale and let them go. It's a natural process, thoughts come and go. And then finally taking your awareness to the crown of your head. Just begin again to breathe into this space, and as you exhale, just feeling a softness. And then beginning to notice this ripple of lightness that travels through your whole body now each time you exhale. Just let yourself, just for the next few breaths, just drop into this beautiful space of stillness, of peace, tranquility, knowing that when you move into this space, it's deeply nourishing for whatever you need for yourself right now. So allow yourself just rest here. And then when you're ready, just preparing to start to awaken. Initially by becoming aware of the movement of your body once more with your breath. So just starting to draw your attention into your physical body. Becoming aware of the back of the head as it rests on the mat. The backs of your shoulders, the backs of your arms and hands. Becoming aware of the back of your spine, the whole of the spine, as it rests down on the mat. Just breathing into this space and starting to energize and awaken the back, your arms, the back of the head. Becoming aware of the back of the hips, backs of your legs, the ankles as they rest down on the floor. And begin to breathe into this space and allow your body to start to energize. You might feel just a little bit of natural movement coming into your body as you do this. And then becoming aware of the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, the fronts of your legs, the shins, the thighs. And just breathe into this space and allow your breath, your inhalation now to really nourish and energize you, starting to gently awaken you. Fills your body with fresh oxygen. Becoming aware of your abdomen, chest and lungs. Breathe into this space and just feel that sense of energy and vitality pouring into your body, into all of your internal organs as you nourish them with your breath into the digestive system, into your kidneys, into your liver, into your heart and your lungs. Just consciously drawing that nourishment into your body. And then begin to draw that nourishment into your face. As you allow your face to awaken, allowing your thoughts, still soft and relaxed, to awaken that little bit more as you become aware, as you connect to your physical body awakening, maybe bringing some movement in your fingers and your toes now. And then in your own time, that's when you feel ready, I'll invite you to roll onto your right side. That's comfortable for you. And just allow yourself to rest on your side. Start to awaken that little bit more. And then in your own time, you can take your hands in front of your body. And begin to push yourself up into a seated position, just a comfortable seated position. We're going to take the palms of the hands and just rub them together. And as you do so, once they're nice and warm, if you just allow your head to relax and just position the palms over the eyes. And just begin to open the eyes into the darkness of your palms. And if you wish, just giving your face a gentle massage to awaken. This feels quite nice, just to maybe massage your temples and just pushing the index middle finger around the eye sockets to your face, into the chin. Lots of acupressure points that would welcome this. And then just allowing yourself to awaken. Lovely. Namaste.